And this played out so beautifully. So back in May, we got in at $54. The target was 80, and then we just added some more in June. Bought some calls in June, but just added some more in June, right? So added some at $60, but originally bought at $54. So I have two holdings. I have two different M1 Finance accounts. So boom, in this one I have 180 shares. And in this one I have 569 shares. So all in total, I made about 30K in profit from this, right? So we're buying in this range over here in May. All right, so we bought in this area in May. And then, okay, and the reason we bought, all right, it was trending upward. The histogram's ticking up. The MACD crosses over. So we hop in. Gives you the exact date. The 16th. So yeah, around here. So we hop in, right? We have a price target of $80, which is where it fell from here. This is how we got the original price target of $80, right? So it fell from $80. So now we're just making a guess that it will eventually return back to where it fell from. So we use the previous highs as the price target, right? We don't know if it's going to get there this time, or if it's going to get there this time, or if it's going to get there this time. Don't know, right? So I can tell you where it's likely to go, but I can't tell you when it's likely to go there. I just know that it's likely to go there. So that's why some plays take 2 weeks to play out. Some plays take 3 months to play out, right? I can tell you where it's going. I just can't tell you when. All right. So, but nobody can tell you when. It's not just me. Nobody can tell you when. All right. So Affrm actually gaps up on Amazon news. So Amazon and Affrm have a partnership now. So what's going on is basically you're going to be able to make payments, monthly payments on your Amazon orders. All right. So if you can't afford your $2,000 mattress, you'll be able to break it up into monthly payments. So Amazon partnering with Affrm to allow that to happen for all their subscribers. So pretty dope. That's pretty big news. So on that big news, it jumps from $68 to $96 overnight, right? So it's Monday, so the after hours on Friday, it jumped 40% overnight. So pretty dope, right? Pretty dope to be in that play, to catch the middle of that play, right? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell a fourth of this, and then I'm going to sell a fourth of this, right? So I'm going to sell a fourth of all my total holdings for Affrm, because the RSI got hot. So now we can expect a pullback here. So, right, the RSI goes hot. So just look, we trade it from extreme to extreme, from extreme cold to extreme hot, right? So now we can expect to pull back a little bit. Don't know how far it'll pull back, but it'll pull back a little bit and probably just trade sideways. So we're going to take some of those profits now and roll them into the next play. All right, so the next play, what I already let you guys know, is Fiverr. All right, so we're going to take our profits and we're going to roll them into Fiverr. Plus, I put some other money that I had, some other profits I was holding into Fiverr. But this is what I see in Fiverr. Look, extreme cold, right? So that RSI is low. The histogram starts ticking upwards. The MACD crosses over. So Fiverr starts to run. So I should have caught this. Man, I should have caught this maybe last week, 2 weeks ago, but it's all good. They have a gap to fill, right? This gap will fill. All right. The rate that Fiverr is growing its revenue, growing its profits is crazy. So this gap will fill. So we got in at 182 earlier today, and this will be the first price target, right? So first price target be 200, and then we'll go here to 210, and then 230 and 250. So these are just different levels, right? But, and I'll show you what this looks like percentage wise. So we're in here, 10% there, 20% basically there, 30% there, 42% when it gets back to where it ultimately fell from. So imagine you know, we don't know the future, so we don't know what this side of the chart is going to look like, but we're just going to go from extreme to extreme. All right. So imagine here, for example, extreme cold, histogram starts ticking upwards, MACD crosses over, boom. So you're buying at 160, and then you sell it at the extreme high at 250. So if you were to just go extreme to extreme, you'd be buying there, selling there. You have a 55% return on your money, right? You sell here because you know the pullback is coming. And then when it pulls back, look how far it pulls back. All right. This tells you a pullback is coming. It trades sideways, and then eventually it goes in a stage 4 decline. All right. So when it pulls back, runs back up, ultimately gaps down. I think on earnings, it gaps down on earnings. So now we have an opportunity to repeat this right here, what just happened from here going up. We have an opportunity to repeat it. All right. So worst comes to worst, you could just sell this at the 200, all right, which is 217. But there you go. That's how you take profits in one play. You roll them to the next. So the next play is here.